Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Star Trek Online. As you can see, we are back on Kronos, and in this episode we are going to do a mission that is known as Tour the Galaxy, and this is going to be a KDF guide on how to successfully complete Tour the Galaxy. So, right, a couple of things to start off with first. Tour the Galaxy is basic. Well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. You have to travel to various systems. Now, not into the system. You just have to pass by them. You have to pass by a number of systems in the Beta Quadrant and the Alpha Quadrant, and there is a specific route to successfully completing it. And I'm going to show you what that route is today. Now, when you reach each of the various systems, you get 25,000 energy credits, and you get some trade and diplomatic or marauding XP. I can't remember. I think it's maraud. Yeah, it is marauding on KDF. But anyway, yeah, and if you successfully complete the entire course, it adds up to something like 925,000 energy credits or 975,000 energy credits. One of the two, roughly, that's the ballpark. It's as good as a million, basically. It's as good as a million energy credits. The mission has a 20-hour cooldown, so you can only do it once a day, or once every 20 hours. And the mission starts the second you hit accept. So you have to be in position before you pick up the mission. Okay? Now, the guide for doing this on KDF is slightly different compared to doing it on Federation or Federation Aligned characters. So for KDF characters, first of all, you are going to need any Miracle Worker ship. Okay, I'm going to use the Tactical Miracle Worker Cruiser. So we unpack that. You can see we're already here at the shipyard, and here is the ship. I am going to take everything off it because we don't need it. Okay. Actually, before we go any, actually, let's ready it. I was afraid this was going to happen. Where is... Here we are. Let's put everything back on here. Scheisse. Right, I really was hoping this wasn't going to do it, but it is, so I have to put everything back on now. Where be that other console? This would be it here. Alright, and then this one, and then gel pack. Sorry about this, guys. I don't want any of this stuff on the ship, and you'll see why. It'll all make sense by the time we are finished. There, red matter capacitor, subspace field modulator, Borg kinetic cutting beam, which would be that one. This one. No, perhaps, maybe. There. Alright, shield. It's actually pretty easy to spot all this stuff because, of course, all of our gear is Mark 15 Epic now, which is fantastic. There we go, that's that one. This one. This one. And this one. There we go. Right. That looks like that's all back together. So now I can actually take all of this stuff off, like so, because I don't want any of it on the ship. And we will all see why in a moment. Right, now if I ready the ship, nothing should come on it, like so. I'm going to open up my character sheet. So, one thing that we need is from the Gamma Task Force reputation. As you can see, I've already cooked the item. It is the Task Force Synergetic Overcharged Warp Core, basically from the Gamma reputation. So we claim that, and we go back here. Now, here's why we want it. Okay, if we look at the stats, maximum warp factor 15.46, max speed modified by sector space speed skill, plus 60% slipstream speed, plus 100% slipstream turn rate, 50% reduced cooldown on transwarp. That's not really a big one, but the next one is slipstream drive recharges 100% faster. Those stats are unbelievable, and this is why we want this warp core on this ship. Now, at one point, an item that was used was the assimilated impulse engine available from Task Force Omega, or basically the Borg reputation. This, however, does not play nicely with the Gamma warp core. Basically, it's mute. It's newt. It's pointless. It doesn't do anything anymore. If you look here, it has maximum warp factor 14, max speed modified by sector space speed skill. Because of the Gamma warp core is higher, this doesn't do anything. So if someone tells you, oh, you need the assimilated module or the assimilated engine, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Alright, I cooked it there basically because I was going to show you on the ship, but there's no point. I'm just going to leave it here. Yeah, you don't gain anything by using it, so forget about that. You just need the Gamma warp core. Now, the next item that you need is this thing here called a Polaric Modulator, okay? And Polaric Modulator is a mission reward item from the Iconium War story arc and the story mission Delta Flight, okay?
Captain Tom
that
Paris
is
has
where
requested
you
your
get the
ship
Polaric
for a joint
Modulator.
mission with his task force. I won't lie to you. We're not...
And you can put that in any engineering console. And that's all you need on your ship. This console came with the ship, I just didn't take it off. But anyway, you just need that warp core, and you need this engineering console from Delta Flight story mission. The next thing you need is this space trait called Lead Foot. Okay? I'm going to unpack that now. There it is. And we're going to open up our character sheet. We're going to go to traits. We're going to go to space traits. And we're going to go down here to L. We'll replace living hull with lead foot. Now here's what lead foot does. While in full impulse, plus 25% turn rate and 10% speed. Irrelevant. While in slipstream, plus 25% turn rate and 10% speed. So that's the stat that we're looking for, okay? So we put on lead foot for this, and we have our ship there, and now we can beam up to our ship. Now, the reason why you want a Miracle Worker ship is because the Miracle Worker ships have a slipstream, an advanced slipstream. I can't remember the exact name of it. In fact, we'll find out here in a minute. But basically, bottom line is, the slipstream on a Miracle Worker ship lasts for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Alright? It is the longest slipstream that you can get in-game, is a Miracle Worker ship, currently. It's cyclical quantum slipstream drive, whatever. Anyway, that's all I need there. I just need that. Next, we're going to go out to the Beta Quadrant. Okay, and we open up the map, and we're going to go up here to the Breshar system. Okay, so we set course for there. And look at our sector speed now. We're up to 22.94. Now look what happens when I hit slipstream. It goes up to 56.9. We are bombing along. Okay. Now, this course... well, no, right. Never mind the course. The second you pick up the mission, a 15-minute timer starts. So this is why I was saying earlier that you have to be in position before you pick up the mission. Okay? Because the second you do, the 15-minute timer starts, and this is tight going. At best, we're only going to have a minute, maybe 2 minutes. In fact, actually, I don't even think we'll have 2 minutes. If we were doing this on the Fed side, we would have 2 minutes. But on the KDF side, I don't think we'll get 2 minutes. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of leeway with this. In fact, do you know what? To be honest with you guys, if I mess up anywhere on the course here, I might miss the last checkpoint. So there's my insurance policy, okay? But everything I'm showing you, with practice, you'll be able to knock this out every single time that you do it. Okay, so this is our first checkpoint here, the Tenebia system, okay? So I'm going to go down a little bit closer, like so. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my mission journal. I'm going to go to available. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And here we have Tour the Galaxy Daily. We hail that and we close our mission journal. Okay. And we set course for here. And we accept the mission, close it down, kick into Slipstream, and go down here. Boom, there we are. Alright, we've already started. Now we can see all the checkpoints, all marked in yellow. So what you want to do is, you want to be getting ready for the next checkpoint just as you're about to hit the current one. Okay? So see what I'm doing here. Alright, when he hits here, I'm going to initiate the course for the one down at the bottom here. So there's Ryza. Alright, now we're heading down to the Trellia system. And here you can see, look, we're down to 14 minutes, 14 seconds. And I'm going to get ready with the next one of these. And as soon as I get down to the Trellia system, I'm going to hit OK. Like now. And then I'm going to cut my slipstream. Okay, because we do not have as good a turn rate as we do on the Fed side. Now, if this was on the Fed side, we wouldn't have to cut our slipstream, but we wouldn't have a slipstream that would last the same amount of time. There's a different. It's different on the Federation side. Bottom line, it's different on the Federation side. That's because of using a different ship. That's why it's different. Okay, so there's Drozana Station. Then we're going on to the Arcanius system. From there, we're going up to the Verinat system. Whoa, crap. There, I've messed up. Ah, Christ. Okay, here, stop. This is the quickest way to do it. Because, believe it or not, stopping and turning is actually much better. Alright, I need to get back on track. Oh, that could have cost me dearly. How well I had to mess up with that one. Okay, so after the Verinat system, we're going up to the Argelius system. Alright, cut slipstream, get ready for the next checkpoint. Come on, turn, there you go. See here, 25,000 XP, 35 exploration, and I think it was 25 trade. So you're getting commendation XP while you do all of this as well. Okay, now we're doing what, 22.94. Okay, now we're after this we're heading up to the Nimbus system. Exploration and Trade XP, yes. Exploration and Trade XP. Now, something I haven't told you guys. If you can complete 23 locations, basically if you can hit 23 checkpoints while doing Tour the Galaxy, you will get or unlock a special hidden trait, okay? And it appears down here underneath active reputation, and the trait is called well traveled, and if memory serves, it's a 20% reduction on your transwarp cooldown, and it is absolutely fantastic, and it's a free thing that you get for getting 23 locations in Tour the Galaxy. Okay, let's kick in Slipstream, and now we'll really start sucking diesel here and get across the Beta Quadrant really fast. So yeah, it's well worth getting the well-traveled trait. It's absolutely fantastic. Very useful to reduce your cooldown for your transwarp, and if you're like me and you have every transwarp location unlocked, it makes a huge difference because you can use your transwarp a hell of a lot more often, which is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now we're heading down to the Vorn system. After that, we're going to the Iconia system. And after the Iconia system, we're going to the Feban system. Alright, now, once we get down here, we're going to cut our slipstream and we're going to go up to the Gamma Eridon system, okay? So we'll get ready to plot the course. Plot the course. There, cut slipstream, and we turn up quicker. Okay, and after Gamma Eridon, then we're heading up to the Mylasa system. And initiate the course. And obviously after that, then we're heading down here to New Romulus. Once we get turned, we're going to kick into our slipstream again and start hauling ass. So let's get ready to plot that course, like now. Okay, so now we just need to get turned and we'll kick in slipstream. Okay, there we go. Now, after New Romulus, it's Kittimer system. After Kittimer, it's down to Kronos. After Kronos, it is the Sanek system. Right, now at this stage you need to open up your transwarp window and you need to select Defera system, but remember you have to hit this checkpoint first, okay? So as soon as that ticks, we're going to hit transwarp. There we go. And we start transwarping now to Defera. Okay? And the second, the cutscene, or well, not the cutscene, but the second we warp in, we're going to leave the system as quickly as possible. Like that. Okay, now this next part is a little bit tricky. It's never guaranteed. You'll see what I mean here now in a second. You have to kind of wiggle, see, turn to the left, and then hit full speed. And look, I even missed it there. My God. I don't believe that. That's ridiculous. I clearly hit the damn star. Come on, this time. There we go. Right, turn to the right. We're going down here to the Arawath system, or whatever the hell it's called. We're not going to kick in Slipstream yet. We're going to get down here, we're going to turn, and then we're going to kick in Slipstream, and we're going to go along this path here. And hopefully it works out for us. This actually is only my second time to ever do this course on a KDF. So even I'm not, like, 100% at it myself. I don't know everything about the game, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. Alright. Get ready to kick in Slipstream, and away we go. Okay, let's start hauling ass. Okay, so next after the Algira system is Deep Space Nine, or Bajor. And I'm going to have to cut out the Slipstream. That's a pity, just I wasn't turning quick enough. So you kind of have to, make judgment calls. And we got 4 minutes 15 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be tight. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be tight. Alright, after Bajor, it is the Corwin system. And after the Corwin system, it is the Beta Z system. Oh man, this is going to be really, really tight. I think, yeah, I'm not going to get 100%. That mess up that I had earlier on cost me. It cost me big time. Now, if I remember correctly, this is the 23rd system, so we should see down here that we get the well-traveled space trait. If memory serves correctly. There we are. One trait unlocked, space trait, well-traveled. So we've got that at the very least. And we'll show you that trait once we get finished here with this. Alright, let's kick in Slipstream and start hauling ass. Alright, so our next system then is the Tellar system. And then we're going down to the Mizar system. Cut the Slipstream, and we get turned as quickly as possible. Man, yeah, I'm only going to get to there. I'll never get, yeah. Damn it. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh well, what can you do, huh? Alright, so we're heading down to the Mizar system. After the Mizar, it's the Zenketh system that we're heading to. So we'll get ready for that one. Alright, there we go. Alright, heading for Zenketh. After Zenketh, then we're heading up to the Ferenginar system. We're going to kick into Slipstream once we get set for that. Alright, come on. Turn, 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 you fat bitch. There we go, kick into Slipstream. And then we're going to plot a course for the Breen system. God, this is going to be tight. This is going to be real tight. Okay, so let's plot, cut Slipstream, get turned as quickly as possible. We've got a minute on the clock. A minute on the clock. By Joe, I think we're going to do it. But, man, that mess up that I had earlier, like, that really cost me. I probably would have had a minute and 30 seconds to spare only for that mess up. And also when we were here at the Defera system going back and forth, that cost me as well. So yeah, you can see like how tight it is. Look, we're down to 30 seconds. 30 seconds already. So when this finishes here, like now, I'm going to just kick this in just to get us there a little bit quicker. Ta-da! And there we are. Tour of the Galaxy successfully completed in one all-out go. Right, now, I don't think I'll be able to see the trait. Oh no, we do. Alright. So here is the well-travelled space trait. And as you can see, it's a 20% reduced cooldown on transwarp. So anytime you use transwarp, any of these transwarp locations, this instantly gives a 20% reduced cooldown. And that's a free trait. It's not taking up any slots on you. It's a bonus free trait that you get. And you have to complete 27 checkpoints in Tour of the Galaxy. And once you get to that 23rd checkpoint, which is the Beta Z system, you automatically unlock it. Yeah, so there, like, I just got whatever 900 and something odd thousand, just shy of 1 million energy credits. I got all the commendation XP while doing it, and yeah, all you need is a Miracle Worker ship, the Gamma Reputation Warp Core, the Polaric Modulator, and don't forget the Leadfoot space trait, which you can get off the exchange or out of the Infinity Lockbox. Excuse me. But yeah, that's it. That's how to do Tour of the Galaxy on the KDF side. So thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate all of your support, and it's been absolutely fantastic. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and as always, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. My name is Winters, and I'll see you next time. So until then, adios.